Hello, Cancers. Such sweet people. Cancer is the mother. It's ruled by the moon, and moon is emotion. You are very emotional, very tender, very sincere. When you invite somebody into your home, you're telling them that they're family. Your home is like the crab. When you invite somebody into your home, it's like pulling them into your shell. It's a very intimate position. You are trusting them. Trust is a big thing for Cancers because they are afraid. It's a fear that stems from being the first of the water signs. Water signs are probably the hardest to have because they're deeper and a lot of the other signs won't understand you. And it scares you because you know that when people don't know something, they might not tread lightly. It's like when you're walking on the ground and you step on a beetle and you didn't even know it, crunch. And so crabs know that people are walking above and they don't mean to hurt anybody, but they just are not sensitive like you are. They just are unaware. Cancers are aware of people. Their awareness isn't always accurate because, like I said, the fear can get in the way. Sometimes Cancers feel the need to manipulate other people in order to survive. It's not always true. For Cancers, just know that you are stronger than you believe. Your intuition, yes, it is difficult to handle. It's all this emotional signal coming inward, and it's a lot to process. However, that processing is making you stronger. If you're going to find a Cancer in life that is happy and that is content, you're going to find one that has a great family. They go hand in hand. They're symbolized by the mother, and they are the biggest homebodies. For a Cancer to be truly happy, they have to have a great family surrounding them. Otherwise, they just don't really have a sense of purpose. This family can come in different forms, though. It could come in the form of being a foster parent for dogs. It could be in the form of being a teacher. But there's some kind of family. You always have to be surrounded by a great family. Cancers that have abuse that they encountered or neglect during their upbringing, a Cancer's sensitivity is a lot stronger than some of the other signs. Maybe they just weren't sensitive to your feelings because they didn't understand them. They didn't understand how tender you are. You can feel these effects of your family stronger than probably any other sign because you are all about family. You're set in your roots. You want to set up a communal place of respect and love that is a source of energy and strength for everyone that's a part of it. That's your ideal. Other people in life just don't see it the same way. So in relationships, seek out somebody who loves you for your tenderness, where you feel like you can be vulnerable and you're not going to get hurt. That's a place where you can thrive and you can become everything that you're meant to be. Because Cancers are rooted in their family, they're often really interested in family history, and they're going to remember stories about childhood, and they're going to remember stories about your mom said about your great aunt Irma. You're going to remember that story, and you're going to tell your kids that story. Your intuition is very strong, especially with anything involving your family. That could mean that you might figure out a family secret that nobody else knows, and you had no clues. It just sort of came to you out of nowhere, and it's been buried for decades, and it could come to you. So you should get some positives for being so sensitive, right? Because there's all these negatives, people hurting you, people's insensitivity making you feel like you're ashamed to be yourself. But there's a bunch of positives, and that includes intuition, especially intuition regarding family matters. The color of Cancer is blue. I think this is symbolic because you are the ocean. You're a water sign, and the body of water that you are is the ocean. You've got the tide coming in and out. This can explain the mood swings. The mood swings of a Cancer are very intense. The reason why they're so intense is because you are experiencing life on a whole nother level. Sometimes psychic energy, you're experiencing other people's emotions. You're feeling empathy for others. You're feeling the depths of your emotions, and you're not able to hide them from yourself. This movement of the water is symbolic of what's going on inside. This is a cleansing process for your soul because it's taking you to another level, another status of being. While you might need a lot of time to retreat from other people and to have a lot of alone time, it might feel like you're weak, but you're not weak. You're getting stronger. And that intensity of emotions is a strength that is being formed like a rock in a tumbler. You might be comforted by having shells or something of the ocean and the color blue in your house. As far as appearance goes, usually Cancers kind of have big watery eyes, like eyes that you feel like you can trust them. They often have circular, childlike facial expressions. Not necessarily happy, but a circular solemn, kind face. Cancer men often really like women that are very feminine, like breasts. Remember, they're all about family, and so they're looking for that traditional statement of family, which is masculine and feminine, and they feel more secure with those two statements upheld. And with a Cancer woman, you're going to find someone who wants someone who is very masculine in appearance, who seems strong, someone who can be a protector, because a Cancer woman is always looking for protection. But know that this protection is not that you are weak, but that you are realizing that we're all weak and we all have emotion, whether we acknowledge it or not. We are all at the whims of the people we love. Cancers are just more accepting of that. Cancers are also usually really good with money because they are fearing their future and their security. So they often want to protect whatever their home is. And so they want layers of protection. And this includes finances as well. They want to plan for that rainy day. They don't want to just throw the money out. Cancer might enjoy some traveling around the world, but ultimately they want to set down roots and they want to have a home and they want to have security and protect themselves with some barriers so that all the outside icky forces of the world can't get into their haven, their sanctuary. So that's my bit about Cancer sun signs, and please subscribe, and we'll see you guys for the next video.